NFL Week 12 predictions. You got the Bengals versus the Steelers. Bengals are currently playing against the Raiders right now, so I don't know the results of that game. And the Steelers, they they play on Sunday night. The Bengals have had a couple of tough losses, and the Steelers are last week had a tie against the Lions. I'm not sure how well they're going to do on Sunday night. This is a divisional game; anything can happen. But I believe that Steelers offense just isn't great right now. And the Bengals defense has been okay this season. And Bengals have the home field advantage after Bengals winning. But the Patriots versus the Titans. Titans lost to the Texans in probably the biggest upset of the week. And the Patriots just dominated Falcons. Patriots are really hot right now. Their defense is playing great football. And offense has been scoring enough points to keep has been scoring off points off their defense, and I think their defense can stop the Tennessee offense, which did not do great versus the Texans after the Patriots winning. You got the Texans versus Jets at Tank Bowl for sure. Texans Tyrod Taylor had a great game versus the Titans, and the Jets. Joe Flacco had a good game versus the Dolphins, but they couldn't win. Their defense got up a couple of big plays, and they lost the Dolphins 24-17. The Texans beat Titans like 22-13. And the Texans, I think Tyrod Taylor can get them a win, so the Texans winning. They got the Broncos versus the Chargers. Definitely a trap game for the Chargers. Broncos are coming off a bye. Their defense at times is struggles, but overall they're still a good defense. And Chargers though, they have Justin Herbert. They play on Sunday night, so I've not seen their game yet. And this could very well go either way. I have the Broncos winning because of their home field advantage and they're coming off a bye. Then you got the Ravens versus the Browns. Browns they barely beat Detroit. They just even with Nick Chubb they couldn't run over Detroit. Baker Mayfield's not playing great right now. The Ravens come off a game where they barely beat the Bears. They didn't have Lamar, so that definitely didn't help their offense. And I think the Ravens running game can beat the Browns, even though this is gonna be close. Maybe last possession for the Ravens. So I have the Ravens winning. With the Cowboys versus the Raiders. Cowboys super explosive offense. Their defense is average. They currently play against the Chiefs. Raiders are currently playing against the Bengals. I do not know the results of their games yet. With the Raiders, I don't know. I don't think their defense will hold against the Cowboys. I have the Cowboys winning. They got the Saints versus the Bills. There's on Thanksgiving. The Saints. Trevor Simeon has not had a. They're on a 3 losing streak right now, and the Bills just lost to the Colts. They could not stop Jonathan Taylor whatsoever. The Saints for this game should be getting Kamara back, so they may stay relevant. But I believe the Bills' offense is explosive enough to beat the Saints of the Bills winning. At the Colts versus the Buccaneers. Colts Jonathan Taylor has been playing great. Has probably been the best running back the last couple of weeks. Their defense has been doing good. The Buccaneers they play on Monday night against the Giants. This one Buccaneers defense has done well against the run, but their secondary has not. And Carson Wentz has had a good season so far. Buccaneers offense, I think the Colts defense can match the Bucks offense, and I have the upset of the Colts beating the Bucks. At the Dolphins versus the Panthers. Panthers lost to a football team. The Dolphins won against the Jets. The Dolphins, their offense still did not look great against the Jets. They did have a couple of big plays though, and had drives when they mattered the most. And the Panthers, Cam Newton had a couple of touchdown runs, but they were inconsistent, especially in that second half. And the offense historically doesn't do well against running quarterbacks, but they have been doing better against running quarterbacks this season, like Jackson and Allen. And the Panthers' defense is among the best, and I don't trust the Dolphins' run game whatsoever. But Dolphins have a home field advantage right now, and I have the Dolphins winning. With the Jaguars versus the Falcons, both coming off bad losses. Jaguars lost to the 49ers, Falcons lost to the Patriots. Falcons have not looked good against the ever since Calvin Ridley left. Their offense has just been terrible, and their defense is also terrible. The Jags, their defense at times have shown they're good, but their offense hasn't been able to capitalize. And they got blew out by the 49ers. I believe that without Calvin Ridley, the Falcons offense just isn't that good at the Jaguars winning. Then you have the Lions versus the Bears. Lions still have not won a game. They lost a close one against the Browns. The Bears lost to the Ravens on a last second touchdown. And these two teams, bottom of the NFC North, the Bears, their defense is at least good. The Lions, both defense and offense, have not been great. Have the Bears winning. Then you got the Giants versus the Eagles. Eagles have actually won like a couple of games straight, and their team has looked good. Their offense has been great so far. They found a winning formula, running the ball and then doing play action. Well, the Giants, to me, they're still quite a mystery, and their defense has disappointed, and their offense hasn't been much better after the Eagles winning. But the 49ers versus the Viking. 49ers team is still talented. They beat the Jaguars. Their defense can show up, and their offense at times show up as well. And the Vikings, they're better than their record says. They have talent. They beat the Packers. And normally I'd have the Vikings winning, but 49ers have home field advantage at the 49ers. With the Packers to Rams, two top teams. The Rams coming off back-to-back losses, and they're coming off a bye. Packers lost to the Vikings. Still, Aaron Rodgers had a good game, but their defense disappointed against the Vikings. This is a very even game. I have the Packers winning because of that home field advantage. Similar to the Vikings game, they both have home field advantage. They got the football team versus the Seahawks. Football team's defense has played better the last 2 weeks, and Heineke had two great games against the Bucks and the Panthers. And the Seahawks, the Seahawks are playing right now, so I don't know the results of their game, but they have not been great. Russell Wilson hopefully can bounce back. But either way, the football team's defense, I think they're gonna blow a couple of holes. And Russell Wilson being a veteran, I think he will return to his form and have the Seahawks winning.